good morning. Today I'm going to talk about two very different tenses in English, the present continuous and the present simple. Even though these two tenses look similar, they are used in very different way. Understanding the difference will help us speak more clearly and more naturally. Let me begin with the present continuous tenses. So now as I am doing, we use the present continuous to describe action that are happening right now. At the moment of speaking, the action has started but it is not finished. For example, the water is boiling. This means the boiling is happening right now. Another example is what are you doing? When we ask this, we want to know what the person is doing at this access moment. We also say things like it is raining now, or I am getting hungry. These are all action and feelings that are happening in the present moment, but the present continuous is also used for action happening around now, even if they are not happening this very second. For example, Katie wants to work in Italy, so she is learning Italian. Maybe she is not learning Italian right now, but this period of her life is temporary and still happening. Another example is I am living with some friends until I found my own place. This show a temporary situation. You won't live with them forever, only for a short time. So to summarize this part, the present continuous is for things happening now or things happening around now, but not permanently. Now let's move on to the present simple tense, also called I do. This tenses is used for facts, general truth, habit, and permanent situation. For example, water boil at 100 degrees Celsius. This is always true, not just today. Another example is I usually go away at weekend. This tells us about a regular habit. We also use the present simple for permanent situation, like my parents live in London. This is not temporary, they live there permanently. We also use the present simple for repeated action, like Julie does not drink tea very often, or what do you do in your free time? This sentence describe routines and regular behavior. So the main idea is the present simple describe things that do not change, habit, facts, and routines. Now let's talk about something many learners find confused. I always do versus I am always doing. When we say I always do, it is describe a normal habit. For example, I always go to work by car. This is something you regularly do. But when we say I am always doing, it has a different meaning. It tells us that something happens too often, more than normal, and usually it is annoying or unexpected. For example, I am always losing my keys. This not this does not mean you lose them every day as a habit. It is mean you lose them too often, more than you should. Here are more examples, like Paul is never satisfied. He is always complaining. This may Paul complains too much. Another example, you are always looking at your phone. Don't you have anything else to do? This also shows annoyance. So remember, I always choose equal habit. I am always doing is happening too often, usually negative. Before I end, let me summarize the difference between the two sentences. Present continuous like I am doing, for example, use for action happening right now, use for action happening around now, use for temporary situation, use for things that are changing or developing. While present simple I do use for permanent situation, use for habits and routines, use for general truths and facts, use for repeated actions. Understanding this action help us express ourselves more accurately in English. The more we practice, the easier it will become to choose the correct tense when we speak. Thank you for listening.